today's our youngest son's birthday, and he asked me, he said, Mama, will you fix me a chest pie for my birthday? He absolutely loves these. And I told him I most certainly would. Now this is an old-fashioned pie. It's not to be confused with the buttermilk pie. This is something entirely different, and you're gonna hear me say what the ingredients are going in, and you're gonna shake your head and say, Janice Rose, you've done lost your mind. But I haven't really. It turns out great. So you're gonna preheat your oven to 325. You're gonna bake this on a low heat, and you're gonna take 4 large eggs, room temperature. Gonna put those all in there. We're gonna put 1 3/4 cup of sugar, and it is a lot of sugar, but we're gonna cut the sweetness in this too. We've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I have got 1 tablespoon of cornmeal. Now I use a cornmeal mix because that's what I have on hand. And we're going to put in a tablespoon of distilled white vinegar. We're also going to put in a stick of unsalted melted butter. And we're going to give this all a good mix. I'm going to use my Danish whisk. Now I'm going to explain to y'all about the vinegar and the cornmeal. The vinegar helps cut the taste of so much sugar in it. The cornmeal helps thicken it. And that cornmeal will rise up to the top of this and make a crust on the pie. And don't ask me why this was ever done with vinegar and cornmeal, because I don't know. It's just an old recipe, and this is how they made them. You just want to make sure you get that all mixed in there good.
It's a good pie, but it's a very sweet pie.
Gonna take you a 9-inch unbaked pie shell. And I get these at Aldi. They taste homemade and they're cheap. We're gonna pour all that in there. It does not take a very big slice of this for you. Now Christopher, over the course of a couple of days, he may end up eating most of this pie himself. I don't know. Whoa, that's okay, folks. Nobody was hurt.
Whisk down, whisk
I just
down.
dropped my Danish whisk, but it's okay. It's all good. And we are going to bake this. Look at that. I got every bit of that out of there. We are going to bake this for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So 70 minutes total. And I'm probably going to set this on a little cookie sheet before I put it in there. And once it's done, you're going to want this to sit and cool for at least 45 minutes before you serve it. And that's how you make a chest pie. I hope y'all have had a blessed day. Remember, it'll be okay. We love y'all, and I'll show you the finished pie later. Y'all, it wouldn't be me if I didn't mess up. I forgot to add the 1/4 cup of milk, but the pie it wasn't even hot. It had just been put in the oven. So I just poured the 1/4 cup of milk in here, and I'm just mixing it in the pie shell, the filling. So you do add a 1/4 cup of whole milk. Don't listen to me. Okay, now it's going in the oven for 70 minutes. And here's the chest pie, fresh out of the oven. Now as this sits, this will sink in, and that's perfectly fine. That's what it does. It doesn't harm it in any way. That's just part of the pie process. But this is a chest pie. Christopher's acted like he was going to pick it up and take off running, but it just came out of the oven. So this is it.